Hello students. In today's class we are going to learn a very important part of higher mathematics and science, that is trigonometry. What do you mean by trigonometry? The word trigonometry means measurement of triangles, especially the right angle triangles. Now what is this trigonometry? Actually it gives the relation between the length of triangle and the angle of the triangle. Before you start trigonometry, you should know certain important things like the concept of perpendicular, base and hypotenuse. You all know what is a hypotenuse. Here when I am talking about trigonometry, it is applicable only for right angle triangles. So first we will get familiarized with the term perpendicular, base and hypotenuse. Now observe this, in this triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree and you know the side opposite to 90 degree is hypotenuse, correct? And in this figure I have marked this angle C. So this angle, this is one of the acute angle. There are two acute angles in a right angle triangle. In this right angle triangle ABC, angle C and angle A are the two acute angles. So in this case, first I will take this angle C as the angle of reference. So angle C, when angle C is the angle of reference, the side opposite to this, the side opposite to angle C is AB. So we call this side as perpendicular. So the side opposite to the reference angle is the perpendicular. And if you observe this side, that is the side adjacent to angle of reference is called as base. So in this figure, triangle ABC, angle C is the angle of reference, and with respect to this angle of reference, the side opposite, that is AB, is the perpendicular and the side adjacent to this angle is BC, which we call it as base. So there are three parts in this triangle. One is the hypotenuse, which is opposite to angle 90 degree. The other part is perpendicular, which is opposite to the reference angle, and the third one is the side which is adjacent to the reference angle. So perpendicular here is AB. I am talking with this reference angle, this angle of reference. Base is BC and hypotenuse is AC. Now coming to the next figure, if you observe this figure, here I have taken angle A as angle of reference. And this is again a right angle triangle, right angled at B. You know the side opposite to 90 degree is your hypotenuse. So AC is your hypotenuse. Here AC is your hypotenuse. And angle of reference, I have taken it as angle A. Now, the side opposite to this reference angle is BC. So, what do you call that? That is perpendicular. And the side adjacent to this angle is AB, which we take it as base. So, P stands for perpendicular, B stands for base, H stands for hypotenuse. So in this case, perpendicular is BC and base is AB. So when the angle of reference changes, perpendicular and base changes. Hypotenuse remains the same because hypotenuse is nothing but the side opposite to angle 90 degree. Okay. Now we will learn about trigonometrical ratios. The ratio between the lengths of a pair of two sides of a right angle triangle is called as trigonometrical ratios. So this ratio will tell you the relation between the sides of the triangle. What are the different trigonometrical ratios? There are 6 trigonometrical ratios. They are sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant and cosecant. Now how do you represent? Sine is represented by sine, S-I-N. Cosine is C-O-S, cos. Tangent is represented by T-A-N, tan. Cotangent is represented by cot. And secant is S-E-C, secant. And cosecant is C-O-S-E-C. These are the short forms of these 6 trigonometrical ratios. Now, how to define these trigonometrical ratios? We will see that. Here, you have a right angle triangle, triangle ABC, right angled at B, and angle C is your reference angle, and we will define how these ratios have to be formed. See here, sine C. Sine C is given by perpendicular by hypotenuse. We will mark the perpendicular hypotenuse in the figure. So, with reference to this angle C, AB is your perpendicular, and the side which is adjacent, that is BC, is your base, and obviously your AC is the hypotenuse. So, how to define? Sine C is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, that is P by H or AB by AC. Next is cos C. Cos is base by hypotenuse. Base is given by capital B and hypotenuse. Now in this triangle with reference to acute angle C, the base is BC and hypotenuse is AC. Now tan C. Tan C is perpendicular by base, that is P by B. In this triangle, the perpendicular is AB and base is BC. Now, cot C. Cot C is defined as base by perpendicular. Actually, tan C and cot C are reciprocal of each other. Tan C is perpendicular by base, cot C is base by perpendicular. So, this will become BC by AB. The next, secant C. Secant C is given by hypotenuse by base, that is H by B. Your hypotenuse is AC and base is BC. If you see, tan C and cot C are reciprocal of each other. Cos C and secant C are reciprocal of each other. Observe here, it is cos C is base by hypotenuse, secant C is hypotenuse by base. Now coming to cosecant C, it is given by hypotenuse by perpendicular. So this is H by P, that is AC by AB. So here if you observe, sin C and cosecant C are reciprocal of each other. So sine is perpendicular by hypotenuse, cos is base by hypotenuse, tan is perpendicular by base, cot is base by perpendicular, secant is hypotenuse by base, cosecant is hypotenuse by perpendicular. Now how can you remember these ratios? Now I can give you one tip. You should remember this. Some people have curly brown hair turned permanently black. Some people have, sine is perpendicular by hypotenuse. S stands for sine, perpendicular, hypotenuse. Curly brown hair. C cos, brown is B for base, H is hypotenuse. Turned permanently black. T for tan, P is perpendicular, B is base. So if you remember this, you will be able to remember the sine, cos and tan. If you know sine, cos and tan, you will be able to do cot, secant and cosecant. Because cot is a reciprocal of tan, secant is a reciprocal of cos, cosecant is a reciprocal of sine. Some people have curly brown hair turned permanently black. Now moving to the next one. In this, here again I have a right angle triangle, triangle ABC, which is right angle at B. Here the angle of reference is angle A. Earlier the angle of reference was angle C. Now in this case, you know sine is given by perpendicular by hypotenuse. Before that, we will mark what is hypotenuse in this. Now hypotenuse is a side against the side opposite to 90 degrees. So AC is your hypotenuse. Now with reference to this angle A, perpendicular is BC and adjacent is, that is the adjacent side is the base. So AB is the base. So sine A will be equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, that is BC by AC. Cos A is base by hypotenuse, base is AB by AC. Tan is perpendicular by base, that is BC by AB. Next, cot is the reciprocal of tan, that is B by P, that is AB by BC. And secant A is hypotenuse by base. Your hypotenuse is AC and base is AB. Similarly, cosecant A is hypotenuse by perpendicular, that is AC by BC. Some people have curly brown hair turned permanently black. So if you remember that, you can remember these ratios. So I'll give you a few more, that is the reciprocal ratio. Sine A is equal to 1 by cosecant A, or cosecant A is equal to 1 by sine A. They are the reciprocal ratios. Similarly, cos A is equal to 1 by secant A, or secant A is equal to 1 by cos A. And the last one, tan A is equal to 1 by cot A, or cot A is equal to 1 by tan A. If you see, sine A and cosecant A, the third letter, here it is sine, so it is cosecant. Cos, third letter, here secant. Similarly, tan, third letter. Okay, So these are the trigonometrical ratios. You should be thorough with the ratios before we start solving the sums. But still I will give you one sum where you will be using these ratios. So remember, some people have curly brown hair turned permanently black. Now just one sum. It's a very interesting concept. Now here in this given figure, triangle ABC, which is right angled at B, you have to find these ratios: sin A, cos A, cot A, secant C, cosecant C and tan C. Now before you find, you have to find the unknown side. First thing, you should know all the sides should be there. So we will find the unknown side, that is your AC. Now you know this is a right angle triangle. You can apply the Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, or AC square is equal to 3 square plus 4 square. AC square is equal to 9 plus 16, which is equal to 25. AC is equal to 5. First we have found out the unknown side, which is AC, and it is equal to 5. Now we will find the ratio. Now in this, sin A, so the reference angle is angle A. Keeping the reference angle in mind. Now you know the ratio for for sine is perpendicular by hypotenuse. With reference to this angle A, the perpendicular is BC upon AC. What is BC? The length is given as, the ratio is 4 by 5. Now cos A, again the same reference angle. The ratio for cos is base by hypotenuse. With reference to angle A, base is AB and hypotenuse is AC. AB is 3 and AC is 5. Now cot, again the reference angle is angle A. Cot A is base by perpendicular. So what is the base here? AB, and perpendicular is BC. AB is 3 and BC is 4. Now secant C. Now here the reference angle has changed. Now the reference angle is angle C. So with respect to angle C, perpendicular will be AB. So this AB will be your perpendicular and BC will be your base. Now the ratio for secant C is hypotenuse by base, and hypotenuse is AC, and base for angle C, that is BC. AC by BC, which will be equal to 5 by 4. Next, cosecant C, hypotenuse by perpendicular, that is AC, and perpendicular for angle C is AB. AB, so AC is 5 and AB is 3. So 5 by 3. Again, tan C. Tan C, the ratio is perpendicular by base. Now with respect to angle C, perpendicular is AB and base is BC. So you get 3 by 4. So when the reference angle changes, the perpendicular and base changes. So this is just a small example for finding out the ratio. Now in the next class, when I start doing sums, you should be thorough with these ratios. All these ratios, perpendicular by hypotenuse, base by hypotenuse, tan is perpendicular by base, cot is base by perpendicular, secant A is hypotenuse by base, cosecant is hypotenuse by perpendicular. And you should know this reciprocal ratio also. Thank you, children.